This tutorial is for the beginners who are having basic knowledge of AutoCAD and 3D commands. I will make this tutorial into 4 parts. This is the part 1 of those 4 parts. Watch all the parts and start 3D modeling. Hello friends, hope you all are doing very well and also learning AutoCAD very well. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to draw the 3D model of this house. In my last tutorial, I showed you how to draw the 2D elevation. In this tutorial, we'll learn 3D model of the same house. I'll provide you the plan and elevation of this house. Please check the link in the description. So let's start our tutorial. Before starting any drawing, I always set layers. I have already set so many layers: 3D wall, shade, roof, slab, etc. You can set as per your needs. I'll keep 3D wall layer as the current. Close this. Then I'll go to any isometric view, say southwest isometric view. You can also press shift and press the scroll mouse button and you can rotate the view like this. Okay. Go to polyline, start tracing the outer line of the house. Draw like this, draw the polyline. Okay, offset this by 9 inch, that is the wall thickness of the house. Extrude this by 11 feet 6 inch, that is from this ground level to this slab, that is this one, 11 feet 6 inch. Now if we shade it, if you go to shaded mode, you can see the smaller box is inside the bigger box. So you have to go to subtract, select the outer box, enter and select the inner box. Okay, now inside it is hollow. In this tutorial we will draw only the exterior design. Inside we are not doing anything, so I will not show you the inside part of the building. Okay, make it wireframe mode. Zoom here, zoom the door. Let's cut open doors and windows. Draw a rectangle, extrude that by 7 feet, that is the door height. Move that one by 1 feet 6 inch. 1 feet 6 inch is the floor level. Okay, now we'll draw a rectangle, extrude that by 4 feet 6 inch and copy this same windows wherever it is of same size. Here, here. Okay, and copy here, rotate this, copy this and place which is in this orientation. Okay, all the windows are done. Here there is a smaller window. Draw a rectangle, extrude. You can select, you can type L. L is for last object. This is the last object drawn, so it will be selected. Enter 4 feet 6 inch. Okay, now press shift and scroll button and go to this view. Draw a rectangle, extrude that by 2 feet, copy this and place it here. Here there is a window, the door. Draw a rectangle, extrude that by 7 feet. Move the door by 1 feet 6 inch. Okay, zoom out. Now move all the windows up. Select the windows, only the windows, not the ventilator. Okay. Select this point and you have to move this in Z direction. So you can press shift and right click, go to point filters, select point Z and select this point and click here. So all the windows is moved to this point. Same way we'll move this and this one from this point. Right click, point filter Z, select this and move it in that direction. Okay, you don't need this, you can erase. Okay, now go to subtract, main box, enter and select whichever you want to subtract. That is all these doors, windows and ventilators. Press enter, go to shaded mode, you can see it's all cut. Okay, now we'll come here, we'll draw the floor, sit out floor, draw a rectangle from this point to this point, extrude that by 1 foot 6 inch, draw one more rectangle, that is the steps, extrude that by 1 feet. Okay, you can copy this here or you can draw a new box, say that is 6 inch. Okay, if you see in the completed 3D model, I have shown tile thickness. We'll draw that in this one. Draw a rectangle, extrude that by 1 inch. Okay. Then you can use press pull and pull this out by 1 inch, pull this out by 1 inch. Okay, draw one flooring here, flooring tiles line, draw a rectangle here, extrude that by 1 inch. You can press pull this by 1 inch, 1 inch. Okay, now put all these inside floor layer. Okay, you can match this one, copy this from this base point to this second point. Okay, this is done. Now we will draw this sunshade, this elevational design and this sunshade. You can use press pull here, select here and press it, pull it by 2 feet, same way this one by 2 feet. This one also by 2 feet. Okay, this is the planter box line that you can pull it by say 4 inch, and this is the railing, say 1 inch, 1 inch. Move this planter box to this line. Actually you can push it little bit inside, say 3 inch. Move these two railing, select this as the base point and you can use again point filters, that is in Z direction. This point, move it like this. Okay, rotate all this. You have to use 3D rotate, can't use 2D rotate, you have to use 3D rotate. So select this one and select all the objects which you want to rotate. Okay, and press any base point. I will select this one, and now you have to select the axis. We have to rotate these objects in this axis which is showing yellow, so you have to select on that axis. Then it is asking starting point, you can press anywhere and you can rotate this like this. Okay, now move this. You can type P. P is previously selected objects, that is all these objects are selected, so you can type P and select all. Select that as a base point and this as a second point. Okay, you can put all this in, say, shade layer. This you can put in railing layer. Okay, there is a column here near the sit out. If you go to wireframe mode, you can see this one. Draw a rectangle, extrude last by 7 feet, move last, that is this one, by 1 feet 6 inch. If you shade this, you can see what is happening. It is like this. So you have finished this, this and this. If you see in the completed model, this is tapered. It is from 2 feet, it is tapered to 3 feet. So what we have to do is, you can see this is 3 feet, which is there in the plan here. Okay, and also there is a cutout. You can see there is a cutout in that tapered wall, in that inclined wall. What you can do is erase this, draw a side elevation of it. I'm drawing the side elevation of it. Trim this. Okay, then there is an opening which is at 1 feet 6 inch height, and the width is 1 feet 3 inch width, and the height of that is 1 feet 6 inch from the floor level. So this is the floor level. From there it is 1 feet 6 inch height and 1 feet 3 inch width. Okay. I'll draw a rectangle like this. You can erase all these reference lines. Okay. Then it is in center of this inclined wall, that is at this point it is centered, so move this one slightly this side. Okay, done. Now you can extrude this, you can use press pull here, this one by 9 inch, and rotate all this, 3D rotate, that is 3D rotate. Base point, this is the axis, and rotate it like this. Move this and place it here. Okay, cool. Now this thickness, you have to do extrude that. Okay, can copy this line, draw a line here from this point to this point and place it here. We need the length of this one. You can also measure the distance from this to this. It is 15 feet 6 inch. You can press, pull. If it is difficult to select, because it's the UCS axis is in this axis, so you can extrude only in extrude or press pull only in Z direction. So here you have to rotate the UCS axis. So you type UCS, enter, and you have to align the UCS to this plane. Okay, so type UCS, enter, and place the UCS here in this axis, enter. You can see X, Y and Z. Now go to press pull and select this. But it's difficult to select. You can draw a polyline. Okay, then extrude that by 15 feet 6 inch. That is till this line. Match this. Okay, and here there is a band, like this plastering band, and also the opening is slightly less, that is by 6 inches less. So we have to draw a rectangle here. Okay, extrude that by say -6. Now this is separate and this is separate. You can join those two. Go to union, select this one and select this. It is joined. Okay, now draw a rectangle from this point to this point. Okay, then offset it by the thickness of the band, that is 1 inch. Offset 1 inch. Now the line is overlapping the solid objects. You can't select the objects here. So what you can do is erase this, enter. Now go to offset 1 inch, select this and offset it inside. Okay, now extrude this and this by 11 inch. Subtract that inside part. Okay, now you have to do oops command. There is a command called oops. It will bring back whatever you have erased. So you have to type OOPS, oops. See, this has come back. Now move this back by say 10 inch. Okay, put it inside the layer called band. Okay, this is one way of drawing this inclined wall and that opening. You can also use press pull and you can finish it and you can place it there. So for that I will draw the side elevation of it again. Okay, draw the opening. draw the opening. This is the side elevation of that inclined object. Okay. Here you can extrude this. You can use press, pull and pull this by 11 inch, this one by 9 inch, move this 1 inch backside, then press pull this by 15 feet 6 inch. Okay, now 3D rotate all this, select the base point. This is the axis and rotate it. Okay, you can see both are same. You can use any method, whichever you find it easy. Okay, don't need this. I'll erase this one. So I think this is enough for our first 3D modeling tutorial. I'll stop here. I'll continue in next video. Save it. Thank you.